Boom.
Yes. Is this going or not? It said I've lost connection. No, it's in. I mean, right. Oh, my God, guys, still mucky. What a day. What a day. Biddly, 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 bo. Yes, yes, yeah. Here we go. There ain't nobody down round here. Yes, Mark B. The bullshit bus has pulled in, all aboard. You know what time it is? Gizzy Badger. In and on and over here. We had to move back to get his greatness in. What a hellacious day. Had just done like a 14-hour shift. And I got back to the depot and my tyre was flat. So I had to pump it up. Literally, like I feel lightheaded. I'm whizzed off my tits on caffeine. I'm caffeined up before to the eyeballs. I'm like bleeding from the eyes. Not that I've been drinking it through the eye, but that was my brother's party trick as opposed to mine. Not coffee either, to be fair. I don't think it's very fun with coffee. To be fair, I don't think it's very fun in general drinking through the eye. But it was my brother's party trick. Hopefully, my mum ain't watching, but she won't know which one. So I've got two, but she'll be able to guess, to be fair. Biddly, biddly, bo. Yes, Danny Bowden. What's good, brother? Marcus in the building. Anthony Calorie. Gets up. Get them badges in and on and over here. Love it, Mimi. What's good? Yes, 78 RPM. I'm building a Parag guy for November the 5th. It's a brutal, brutal reality. Parag will have stepped in by then, ready for January, won't he? So, been working away for Ryan Kent. I've been down there. He doesn't live there, though. I've played myself. I got it mixed up. I've gone to go meet Ryan in Kent. And then I realised he's called Ryan Kent and he lives elsewhere. He lives up complete opposite way. Badges assemble. Get them badges in and on and over here. All 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We love it. Marcus says few injuries and we're up shit creek. 14-hour shift driving. MVG. I've come up from Kent this morning and then I got stuck in London on way up from London. It's a brutal, brutal day. Well, to be fair, it's 14 hours now that I'm home because it's a 40-minute drive from depot. But obviously, when you pull up and you fucking unloading van, and then there's, your tyres flat. I looked at it like, I thought, don't rise, don't panic, don't get radgy. There's no need. Everything's going to be all right. We'll be on for 9 o'clock. I wanted to do the stream at 8. I thought we were going to make it because 8's the magic moment, isn't it? Oh. From the refrigerator. Bleeding from the eyes is not fun, trust me. Mark B, I truthfully hope you've never been bleeding from the eyes, but it won't be my favourite place to bleed from. Coffee's legal cocaine for adults age 25 and above. Absolutely, Mimi. I've been like pulling over every 45 minutes just going, coffee. And like on A1, it can get a bit wild on A1, can't it? With them like services when you're pulling in and it's literally like you've got about that much road to get back on A1. It's no wonder everybody fucking crashes on there. Ooh, MVG, I missed a trick there. I should have done, shouldn't I? Danny Bowden. There's now in Jan, ma'am. I've just started a new job, Danny. So it's just 3 days a week. So I do obviously DJ as well and stuff. So I've just been trying to get some stuff part-time. So I'll just smash like loads of hours in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I've got more time to do my other shit like down the back end and up the front of the week, down the back end of the week and up the front of the week. So off till Tuesday in theory, but I can get on with my other stuff, my music and what have you. Even though if you ask that American gadget from Twitter, it's all pointless. That comes later, Larry Stretch. You know it, and you know it. Vampires bleed from the eyes. Do they? Well, I like vampires. I don't like vampires. I like Dracula, but is he the king of Dracula? The king of vampires? Don't know whether he's not the king of vampires, is he? Let's have a look. Well, I don't want to put who is Dracula, but is he like the... I'm not putting... I've put who is Dracula. I'm never going to get that. I'll put, is Dracula the king? Dracula... Is Dracula real? Is Dracula the king of vampires? Here we go. Yes, Count Dracula is widely considered the king of vampires. Stick that up your dojo, all you fucking Dracula haters. I love a bit of Dracula, me. Swear on my life, he's the best. He's the mutts nuts. Gone to Filey to find him. Not Filey, what man about Whitby? I was on the search on the pier. If it's a pier, is it a pier? I'm not thinking straight. Yes, AO, what's good? Welcome. Got my supper and a bottle of Shipyard. Shipyard, get up here. Shipyard. I think I've had that in Wetherspoons. Is it more of an ale though? Pale ale it is. Yeah, I've seen a Shipyard. Aye. Old English. That always reminds me of Old Speckled Hen. It's like Old English. I think I've had an Old English cider as well. There's a game track that there's a reference, but nobody will have heard the song. Unless my brother that drinks vodka through his eyes watching. Used to deliver bespoke beds up and down country. Did an 18-hour shift once. His boss wanted him back in 4 hours later. He quit that day. Yeah, no, it's all of my deceit, more my making though, Mimi. So it's I wouldn't want it any other way. But it's picking stuff up. I go to golf courses and stuff and just pick shit up like waste. Not waste, but like the stuff they use for... I don't really know what it is, to be fair. It's just plastics and what have you. But yes, I stayed over in Kent last night and then travelled up this morning. Did 5 on way up and then got stuck and then fucking tyre were flat. Yes, Paul, Dan, bruh, I love it. We beat Fulham. Come on, all Leeds, aren't we? Fulham are the type of team... Let's have a look at their current form. Fulham are the type of team that we need to beat. They got beat Chelsea, Bosch, 2-0. 2-0 Chelsea. They beat Bristol 2-0. Nobody cares about that. They drew with 1-1 with Man U, which is a terrible result, in all honesty. And Brighton 1-1. So they only got 2 points on. They're 18th in Prem, which I know don't count for up now, but 2 draws and 1 loss. You know, a draw to Man United is about as poor as you can be. West Ham didn't they, the other day, which frustrated me a little bit because I was hoping West Ham would be down in cannon fodder, but we're still sitting soundly in 12th. Forget that Arsenal game. 4 lovely points. Ground out results. That's what it's all about. It does sound brutal indeed, MVG. Yeah, I don't blame the lad. I don't blame Roller Blunt. Work to live, live to work, earn to work, earn to live, learn to live, learn to earn to live. That's what our bored part-timers, no offence. Jack, does your mum still move every 6 months? What distance-wise was her shortlist move? Sometimes, Andy, she stopped moving every 6 months. I need to quickly ask you why, though, Andy, why you need to know this information. Nah, I joke, I kid. But she stopped. I think she's actually settled somewhat. It didn't have to be far. It could quite literally be the street down, like, you know, just an awkward, it'd always be slightly awkward. So it wouldn't just be like the next cul-de-sac on or something. It'd always be like a mile and a half away or like in, you know, a little bit more rural. So it was, you know, awkward road to get down, etc. in Big Luton that we'd hire, you know. But interesting that you're carrying on, I think, conversations from last week into this week, and that's nobody do it how we does it. That's what we love. I also want to open up a slight, a bit of a, not a game, because it's certainly not a game, but I thought this when I was mind blown on my own. Just then I was like, because I couldn't think of a title, so I just did it on the phone. It's not over, flat tire life. So I thought we could have a poll, couldn't we, every 15 minutes or so for the title. You know, if we could keep it Leeds related, it does bring the bring the pain. But so I'm going to change it from flat tire life to disaster. I can't spell disaster. Disaster. When you put stuff in caps, it don't look right. Although I don't think that's how you spell disaster. How do you spell disaster? Have I lost it? Disaster. No, that's right. Yeah. Disaster window. Disaster transfer window. We are doomed. And you know it. And you know it. That's what I should have put. And you know it. And you know it. We are doomed. And you know it. And you know it. Mimi says, literally wanted him to drive the van on no sleep. It would have been like driving under the influence. It's horrendous when you're tired and you're driving. There's no like it. Yes, Ernie Ferguson, what's good, brother from the USA? Don't hear good things about Parag from NFL. He loves a player coming off an injury. He can't lose a negotiation, unfortunately. NFL players don't have the power soccer players do. Yeah, well, they can just kick up a minge, can't they? Kick up a fuss, kick up a stink. And then, like how Isaac went about it and stuff, which I don't really care, to be fair, but it's not great, is it, when you're getting paid? There's some fucking Sterling news here from 2 hours ago. I've not seen any news today, but anybody watch True Blood? I'm Googling like mad tonight. What's wrong with me? True Blood. If this is all to do with Dracula, I'm watching it. In a world where vampires exist among humans, isn't that every vampire, though? Don't they all exist among humans? A telepathic waitress in Louisiana finds her life upended when she meets an intriguing stranger on the job. Sounds a bit like a porno. I'll definitely watch that. If it is, and if it isn't, I'll watch it. 7.9 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes as well, Joe Depp. That might be a goer. Where can I watch that? On Netflix. Capiche. Breast Dracula, Christopher Lee. Yeah, that's the El Original, innit? That's where he's the king of kings, the king of vampires. I'm fucking losing my mind. Yes, Mr. Whitesnake. In we go. Certainly is. Oh, it's a series, Joe Depp, is it? Fucking hell. We don't know if we can do series over here, do we? We ain't got patience for them. How many though? How many eps? 7 series, dude. Oh, it can't be done. 7 series, no, I can't. It can't be done. I ain't got the patience. Maine. I want to go to Maine, it looks absolutely beast. I like the vastness of it. And they're like, I'd like to go out into because it's quite rural, isn't it? I'd like to go out in a big truck and run some mule over, or a deer or something. I don't want to run a deer over, or a mule. What's a mule? I don't know what a mule is. Mule. What's a mule? Is a mule? What's a mule? Oh, mule's just a little donkey. All right. Mules are the offspring of a male donkey and a female horse. Oh. So a mule's a man donkey that's banged a woman horse. Mules combine characteristics of both horse and donkey parents to create a tougher, more resilient working animal. So I was a mule today then. A hinny, the offspring of a male horse, so a man horse bangs a woman donkey, is much rarer and more closely resembles its mother with the long ears of a donkey. Working like a mule. Yes, Richard Woodthorpe. Get up, get a good sleep, Danny Bowden, love it. Larry Stretch smoking on that chronic, drinking Old English. What an absolute ledge, Larry Stretch. No messing about there. I'm in love with that. Smoking on that chronic, drinking Old English. I didn't think that would be up for anybody there, Larry Stretch. I'm all in. Welcome to the room. Are you in on it also, Joe Depp? Or have I got mixed up? At some point I've dropped that off. I like playing with them bottle tops, don't I? We were watching First Dates with my mum years ago, and this woman kept going. I'm not being awful, but it was so funny. She went, "Oh, I've had a lovely night. It's been. Have you enjoyed it, Michael?" It was so funny. Our midfield and defence will be immense. That rhymes, mate. Love it. Our midfield and defence will be immense. Beast mode. She didn't have a stutter, so I don't know why I'm adding a stutter, but I'm just trying to make it more amusing. She just said everything at the end. She went, "Oh, fucking hell. I'm tired. I'm probably a bit tiddly after one mouthful, which is crazy, but I don't know to eat, just coffee." Ayo, I'm on the brink of losing my mind with Leeds fans who think we are shit. The transfer is the wind is shit, and the 49ers are shit. Farker is shit, and we're being relegated. But I'm good, thanks, Jack. Yes, Ayo, love it. We are not shit. We are not shit. We just need some boyos to turn up, don't we? We need to make sure Okafor turns up and plays. We need to try and get a proper tune out and Onto. A few years ago, we were talking about, he's getting all the plaudits. My man, Jack Harrison, get that one back out, pillow feet. That's a joke to some extent. I think he's more useful than people let on. Dan James needs to turn up as well. I know I said it in my video the other day, but it will make a difference. And I'm not waiting for January before anybody starts on me, but just waiting on January. If we'll sort of know who's in the side at that point as well, and you can also pick up players that aren't getting game time at their club, can't you? So I'm not in a panic mode, really. We just need to be resilient and competitive and be horrible to beat. If we'd have come up with Chrissy Wilder as Chef U, you'd have wanted to just draw every game anyway. So let's just be competitive in games, get beat at top six, and beat or draw everybody around us, and we'll be absolutely fine. If we carry on like we are doing, get a win, get spanked, get a draw, get a win, get spanked, get a draw, we will be absolutely fine. We'll have a right season if we keep going on like that. Just be super competitive in every game. And don't panic when you get a thumping. There's no need. She'll have sores if she only moves every 6 months. Like, yeah, there is that, Danny Bowden. Yeah, she does. We get her out of bed every now and again, though. We move her house every 6 months, and then just to get her out of bed. But we move her onto the sofa once a week, and then back onto bed, just for for a bit of a day out in the living room. Really, we're easier when she were in bungalow because you could just drag bed up next to sofa and just sort of roll her over, and then pull bed out and send that back into the room, until, I mean, you could leave it there, but it felt a bit inhumane, really. So we'd bring it, we'd take the bed out of the way, maybe put TV on for her or something, just on Babe Station, which obviously isn't on through the day, but she gets the benefit at the night, doesn't she? And obviously after about 2 weeks of that, then you'll be up bed back in, roll her on, back into the bedroom, then no TV, no nothing. We used to put her food on a plate as well on the side table, but it was just out of reach. Just because I thought that was funny. So it's not obviously. I don't know how she survived it, to be fair. I need to go check on her. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months. 78 RPM. The American in Leeds and Jay have convinced me I would rather have Dracula as chairman than Parag. We're all going too over the top, boys. Leave my man Parag out of this. You are an example of serenity for us all. Let's have a look here. Serenity. The only thing I learned at college to define the word: a state of calm, peaceful, and untroubled. His serenity, your serenity, serenities. It's Latin. Late Middle English from Old French serenite, from Latin serenitias, From serenus, clear, fair, sea serene. What is the true meaning of serenity? A state of peace and quiet. It's a noun. A disposition free from stress or emotion. Synonyms: placidity, quiet, repose, tranquility. Tranquility. Just put that twice for some reason. What is serenity in love? I don't want to know that, do we? None of that love shit round here. Andy Rowe, welcome again. You get another welcome. Jack, in your job, do you know what no, I don't. No, I have no idea. I'm not Googling that, so I don't know if that's a trap, Andy. I never trust you. What have I missed here, Mr. Whitesnake? What's Einar, what have I missed here, big lad? Has that been in the chat or what? Are you all right, Einar? What's occurring here? Danny Bowden, yeah, we got there in end with it. I knew it. It's just when you put capitals. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't know if I'm going to now find the answer out, but I hope you found closure. Disaster. I know, that's what I thought. What's occurring here now? You all right, big lad? The rose is not wilted. I've got this on for Andy Rowe as well. The fucking rose. Fucking rose is not wilted. No fucking wilting round here. Good lad, get up in here. He might be here by now, maybe, once I get to the bottom of this. 48.7% of you have liked the stream. Help the lad out, please. Yes, indeed. We forgot about the likes, didn't we, boys? 64 in room, 34 likes. No good. Can do better. I don't know what that's in reference to. True Blood's getting some love, but 7 series is too many. What's wrong with that, though? There's been many a productive man done that, Richard Wood thought. Many a productive lad. What's occurring? Somebody tell me. Einar, I'm worried about you, brother. Can't do it. That's what I mean. 7 series, it's too much. I've watched it. It gets put in wash. I play footy in it on a Wednesday as well when I'm not looking for Ryan in Kent. It does, honestly. I do wash my clothes. Believe it or not, that's a fact. That is a fact, and you know it. And you know it. If you wish to learn about vampires, watch What We Do in the Shadows on BBC iPlayer. Let me write that right down, because I do like the What We Do. It's a comedy series, understood. Any shagging in it? Any shagging? Day Watch and Night Watch, top films. Day Watch. It's the Daywalker. Day Watch, a Russian fantasy film. Is this a porno? If it's Russian, it might have a bit of porn in it. Yes, drinks and drives. What's good, brother? Einar. Oh my God, Einar's horrendous, man. That's awful, dude. I'll message you after this, big man. That's awful, Einar. You obviously know. I know you're normally in the wings. I'll message you, man. My guy, Einar. You are much loved in everywhere as well, Einar, as you well know, but it's awful. I feel bad now talking about fucking bullshit, but that's why we're here, innit? Nobody do it how we does it. But I am sorry to hear that, Einar. Obviously, it's terrible. You are getting the love you rightly deserve in there. And on that note, we're getting, positives. Harrison's useful. I do believe so. Harrison has been good, says Joe Depp. Can you imagine? Drinks and drives. I'm so sick of the negativity going around for the fan base. This is the only place without it. Thank you very much, Drinks and Drives. I have to say, I only do it. I am only positive because I want to, I think it's the right thing to do. Honestly, if I've said why people, right? Because you can't have it both ways for me. I know I've said it before, but can't have it both ways where you say oh, well, the window started all right. We look solid. And then now, so will it be Farke's fault in 10 games? Because what happens is if we don't start winning games and we don't get performances, people will instantly blame Farke. Well, it's either Farke's fault or it's 49ers' fault. So what I want everybody to do now is pick. And then in 10 games, you can either say, well, the 49ers didn't do out for Farke. Or you can say, well, they had a go at it. It was all right. Farke needs to do better. So I want people to pick. And I do think it's pretty much as black and white as that, to be perfectly honest. I think it starts where does the buck stop? And I think it's up to Farke now to get a tune out of the team to whatever that means. Well, I know what it means, but because I don't mean crazy top 10, do I? I know I've messed about saying we'll aim for 11th and get 10th, but that's obviously, that's the silly fan in me, isn't it? That's the messing about in me. But I do believe he should be able to grind results out with the squad we have. I don't care if the attacking talent's not too. You need to find ways to win games, don't you? That's why I thought Metro was brilliant the other day against Newcastle. And I thought Calvert-Lewin were good when he came on. Just big, strong. I know they said numpty then, but that's obviously a bit harsh. And that's why I thought Harrison was good when he came on, because he drives the ball forward and he does things quickly and he does it at 100 mile an hour. And as much as everybody bangs on about a few poor deliveries, which is a fact, he doesn't lose the ball very often in poor spaces. Farke well known for making golden boots. Peru last year, DCL list. Love it, G60 Nick, love it. JLUFC drinks and drives. Second rule of the Badger Club. Ain't nobody down round here. And you know it, and you know it, and you know it. I think they'll have to do something in January, only if injuries force our hand, which I do unfortunately think is likely, but won't be an issue. I know, man. And then you say stuff like that, and then everybody goes, this fucking clown reckons they're saving money for January. Fucking like as if Harry Wilson had changed our fortune. We need to be able to do more without just dragging in Harry Wilson and going, right, well, Harry Wilson will change our fortunes, or fucking Gus Hamer, the pie man, Hey, passing on the love. Einar, you are well thought of, big lad, as I'm sure you well know, but truly. I could be friends with your mum, says Mimi. My ideal day out is a trip to the living room too, get all dressed up and sit on the couch. She didn't have any choice in it, that's the only thing, Mimi, but be zen. What have I tuned into, says Luke. Nobody do it how he does it, mate. It's Thursday nights. We are getting Daniel Levy in as chairman. Joe Depp, would you like that or not? We're hiring a set piece coach at last. I want it to go down that big Ange thing where you just go, why, what you on about? Is there something wrong with free kicks? Something wrong with corners? And yet, because Big Ange was the man, wasn't he? We all had to love Big Ange because he said a few stuff about being woke, and then it just gets everybody on board. He says what he thinks him. It's like he's actually deflecting from the fact they've lost 22 games of football and they're absolutely mincemeat. Fucking idiot, Big Ange. He does my head in, does Big Ange. I think I'm the only one in the world that he gets on my tits there. Then I got Big Joe Wayneman telling me, everybody does your head in. That's all he ever says to me. You fucking hate everybody. No, you talk to me about Big Ange, I'm going to say I don't like him. He gets on my tits. If you talk to me about, I don't know, somebody I like loads of people. Pick some people, I'll tell you whether I like them or not. Not Voldemort. Don't start with Voldemort. I don't know what that is in reference to, Andy. I've lost you again. Sorry, brother. I think everybody's going over the top. The reason why as well drinks and drives is because it's brilliant for it's brilliant for engagement on Twitter, engagement on YouTube, and I don't just mean, I'm not just calling YouTubers out, because I am also a YouTuber. I'm not YouTube. I don't see myself as that, but you know what I'm saying. I go on YouTube and spout a load of shit. But my point being, you can have 4 or 5. Look at that, fucking look at that, Donny Dome up in this bitch. It looks like a fucking. I feel like I could play snooker with that. I shouldn't really dangle that over my laptop, to be fair. That'd be devastating. Yeah, you could have like 4 subscribers on Twitter, and then you put Parag's a wanker. No, that wouldn't work, to be fair, 'cause that's what I did for long enough. You know, you just put something super hateful, and then 20-odd thousand views just like spark up out of nowhere. It's wild how, like, you know, people enjoy that type of. That's why I know I've said it, but Arsenal TV just blew up, didn't it? Great young players just simply won't want to come to Leeds for a relegation battle unless we spend millions, which Rad's got stick for. I agree, big man. We've got to be relatively patient, and that's what I'm saying. Farke has to get a tune out of this squad that we've got. The squad in hand, I am now holding Farke to the sword. You know, I'm going to be that guy that holds the club to account. I'm going to hold Farke to account, because everybody else says, well, if we can't hold club to account, who can? And I fully disagree with that. Like, Farke gives a fuck what I think, but I think it's on Farke now. And when we're doing well and we're grinding out performances and we're 15th in league in January, it can go, right, give me that juice, and then we'll be 10th. Give me the juice, give me the loot, give me the loot. I'm a bird, man. Give me the loot, give me the loot, give me the loot. Then he can, you know, really push for it, and I'll get on board going, give him the loot, give him the loot. He's a bad man. Give him the loot, give him the loot. 78 RPM. Seriously, watch the American in Leeds last vid. It has 49ers fans on it on there. This window is how Parag operates. Smoke and mirrors. He had no intention of delivering Farke's wanted final pair. I think he's done. I think Farke's got enough. I really do. I really mean it. Oh, a pant. It just sounds like, you know, your pants are coming down or something. Danny Bowden. Much love to our Scandinavian brother. I agree. Einar, thank you all. Much appreciated. Lost my dad today. Rest in peace, ultimate legend. Absolutely, big man. I'll have a swig of my beer for you. I hope you're all right, big man. And I know everybody says it, and I know I live fucking. Well, I'm not going to pretend to know how many miles away I live from you, because my geography, as we all know, is not my strong point. But drop me a message on ye olde Twitter whenever you want, old boy, and if I'm not hungover, I'll respond. I'm only messing about. I will obviously get back to you, big man. Again, when I'm not looking for Ryan and Kent, is that how far behind? I feel like I said that a while ago, which obviously I did. Larry Stretch supping on that aside tonight. Old English, not my cup of tea. It's shit in it, Old English. It's just obviously great for the track. But we were drinking Old English basically. I did a little festival years ago before lockdown fucked me up the arse with no Vaseline. And we were drinking Old English, and I don't know why. With the 2 nights before, because I was up there all week in the field, like setting it all up and that. And we were drinking Old English, but that song came on genuinely like by accident, and they put my mate Port. It was so funny. I'll have to see if he's still got the video. It's Stig, actually. I don't know if anybody remembers Stig from back in the day on when Channel were young, when Channel were a dirty youth. This is Dirty Youth with Cobra. Bring it on. Hey, fuck the BBC says limey. I don't know why, but we'll take it. I don't know if I mentioned it or somebody. I think somebody said iPlayer at some point. Maybe that's got Limey's goat. Einar, again. Einar. Again, Einar. Everybody loves you, big lad. And I know it doesn't make no difference, but, you know, it's a wild thing, really. Because I feel like we all know each other a bit, don't we? It's a mental... it's like Andy's always on the wind-up, isn't it? You know, we know... Happy to call a truce on Shirtgate. Well, unfortunately, as you should know by now, Andy, once I begin something, I can't stop it. And if it stops naturally. So ultimately, you know, and whether this is, you take this how you will, whenever I put this shirt on, I think of you. So you've got me. It's like Blind Gate with Mr. Whitesnake. That's all I could, you know, the blind. Every time I close and open a blind, I think of Mr. Whitesnake. There's all sorts, you know. Bob is a woman. There's all sorts. The hippo, you know. The badger. I don't know why, where. People sometimes come on channel and go, why the fucking hell is you saying that at the start? And it's like, mate, I can't remember why. The clout chaser, I can't remember who said that. The clock watcher was funny, but I forget these ones. And then again, they'll drop in and leave a comment, and I'm like, the clock watcher's back, and it's, you know, it's funny. Daz or aerial pods? If I'm brutally honest, I'd have to ask I'll ask, because I don't actually know what she sticks in them. And that is not an innuendo. All love to Einar, G60 Nick, bloody Einar, we're here for the bullshit, Jack. Keep calm and rock on. I appreciate you, brother. Andy Rowe, Richard Woodthorpe. Manifestation for the Leeds United Nation. There's some hell of it. Oh, my word, MVG. MVG, that is madness, big man. Need to get, if... that is mental, dude. I can't do this. Fucking hell, man. Thank you, MVG. It's awful, this, though, because I feel like I can't move on. It's like mad to me. Thank you, MVG. Obviously, you get your shout-outs relentlessly, but we're going to have to come to some agreement. Legend MVG. 1, 2, 3. Legendary MVG. We know this by now. If you don't know by now, you never knew. The legendary MVG. Count to 1, 2, 3. MVG getting the love he rightly deserves. Luke blames the 49ers. It can go in the fun for when we get together and have a session. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt, MVG. And hopefully Einar'S across as well at some point. We can all get on slurp. I'll get rounding. Although I'll probably be skint at that point. I'll be like, fucking hell, I've promised a round here. There's 40 of us. Although a round of what would be my question. Round of beers. Be that guy that goes up to the bar and, you know, when you're in rounds and then he don't get himself one or something, or there's something weird occurs. He managed to fight. He manages to be at the end of the round when like 4 people have dropped dead and like just totally left. Night over, throwing up and lot, and then he turns up and goes, oh, well, he doesn't turn up. He's been there from the start. Got everybody to buy him a drink. Then he don't want one, so he gets. Do you know what I mean? His round consists of 4, and your first round was in airport on way to Stag Do, and there's 24 here, and it's £8.50 a pint. And then when it's his round, there's 4 left, and you know he's been drinking double whiskey, fucking cokes all night. And then he's decided. This isn't at you, by the way. Nah. I just realised that obviously got you highlighted because you're a legend, as is MVG. This isn't aimed at any of you guys, to be fair. Just saying, man. Just saying. I've lost my train of thought, but yeah, you know that guy. And he goes, "Oh, I'll dip out. Or I'll sit down and go, have you not got one? There's only 4 of us left." Like, no, I'm all right, lads. I'm all right. Why? Because you're paying. Because when it's back round to me in a minute, and rest assured, I'm only buying mine at this point because I know it's not even getting round us 4. poor bastards. And third one's 16th in queue. So he doesn't deserve it either. Do you know what I mean? Then you go, well, were you next? Like, no, I was like 16th. It's like, so why am I getting them? It never ends. Rounds don't work, you know. And my dad's got this whack thing where, like, you put it in a kitty. And that is so whack to me, honestly. It's like, it's so old school, like, you know, like where, which is great, old school. I'm up for a bit of old school living. But kitty is like when you're all drinking bitter in it, really, and you just stick it in a kitty and you're all drinking the same thing. And it's just like, just keep getting them until the kitty's gone. But if you're all drinking the same thing, that when you go to the next bar, if the next bar is more expensive, it doesn't matter. That's the idea of the kitty, I would imagine, because it just doesn't matter. That's how much so it comes out of it. It comes equally out of everybody's. But well, as I say, when somebody's on JD and Coke and I just want a pint of lager and mine's like £5 and theirs is like £19.50, which I sound like I'm exaggerating, but unfortunately, when you're out and about nowadays, you can literally spend like £17 on a double fucking vodka lemonade or something. It's wild. And then they always want the top tier, top shelf stuff, don't they? You don't want, you know, if he's on whiskey and Coke, you don't want, I don't know, Bell's, which is like £1.95 in a Weatherspoons. Crazy tangent there. Apologies, boys. Oh, actually, I'm not apologising for the tangent. That's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Shout out to MVG 123, the bloke's legendary, and shout out to Einar. Drinks and dries. Oh, shite. Fuck. Do I need this receipt? Shit. Fuck it. It's gone everywhere, boys. And Bob and Mimi. We need to get Ming back in and on and over here as well. Oh, it's not worked. It's made it worse. Shite. Do I want fucking... Oh, fuck. I think I've already used that. Fuck it. Tough luck, fuck it. I'm used to kicking buckets. I'm used to picking up shit from the general public. Can I use my arm? It's done. It's done now. Drinks and drives. We'll start again. If Farker is a good enough manager, he can keep us up with the talent they've brought in. And you know it. And you know it. That's where I'm at. And you know it. And you know it. And then the juice in January. Oh, just bring fucking Sterling in and have a look at him. Who cares? Oh, it's all over me. For fuck's sake. There's not even that. You know when like there's not a lot of liquid come out, but it's managed to do like the ultimate amount of damage. That when you buy a new pair of trainers in it and you just go over and curb and one of them dinky ones and it's been pissing it down and it just goes and it just jizzes all over your left boot. Not that I wear boots, and I don't mean football boots out and about, but trainers. Think, oh fuck it, I'll buy some white ones. They'll last me. Jizz, not real jizz, water jizz, dark water jizz, dark rangers, dark rangers. That also sounds like Rangers, like, you know, like Rangers, American Rangers, not more Americans. I like Americans. I actually do. Just obviously the American, the Twitter American man. Hey, Storks, we're lucky to have Farker. He's done well for us. He'll be okay, and he certainly needs to be. Legendary indeed. 123. The bloke's legendary. Rich Walker, interesting. I have just checked the bookies' odds on Premier League relegation. They have us as fourth favourites with Burnley and Sunderland and Wolves all odds on to go down. We are 9-4. Understood, Rich Walker, Skin FC. Are we tied with anybody? Just out of interest on that. Here he is, the big boy's in, the big dog. Roller Blunt's in. Joe Depp's wanting this poll. I'm well behind on comments as well. I've just realised I've been on a couple of rants. The hubby's here, the bubby hubby. Poll, please. As we have our own boy wonder, should Harry Gray start on the bench every week? I'm down with that. Harry Gray. Start a poll. Harry Gray in squad every week. I do think that's difficult, though, to be fair. Get that badger in and on another. Get stuck into that poll, you bastards. Got 93 in room, 62 likes. If we can get them likes up, it'd be much appreciated, boys. Just want to do another quick shout out for Legendary MVG for that wild super chat. Absolute boy. Vega, well, welcome. They're not mutually exclusive concepts. In fact, they overlap. Parag's naive, Underwood underqualified and overwhelmed. Farker rigid and not an attractive proposition. My point being, Vega, is people are saying that Farker's now not got the tools. So does he not have the tools to keep us in the league? Is that what people are saying? I want people to clarify what they're saying. So I'm saying whether I wanted more attacking options. I'm not having a go at you here, Vega. I'm just trying to get my point absolutely across. I am saying the 49ers have given Farker enough tools to keep us in the league. In January, if he blatantly going to keep us in the league, he can say, give me the loot, give me the special sauce, and he will take us wherever we want to go with it. You know, if we're 15th, 10 points above drop, and we get to January and he goes, give me the loot. Let's, what we're clearly lacking. There's been a few 0-0s, there's been a few 1-0s, been a few 1-0 losses. If I was able to be more creative with better forward-thinking players, I'll get you the wins. Then you have that in the locker. If he's 20th, it wouldn't have mattered if we'd have signed Lionel Messi. That's my point. Now, don't start that again. Is that the blind gate? Is that back from blind gate? It's PSR's fault. The 49ers had a set budget and some fans rather we break PSR and suffer the consequences later. I mean, to be fair, I did joke about that at the start of the season. And to be honest, I don't really know if that's that much of a bad idea. Instead of buying it, we come within our budget and save something for January. MVG getting the legendaries that he deserves. Mr. Whitesnake, it's the chat's fault. All the bad vibes stuffed the transfer window. Allegedly. Andy Rod, Jack, did you see Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank on the overlap? I did not, because I've been on the monster drive, but I love the overlap and the underlap. Evidently, that's why the channel, that's why Thursday night's called the Underlap, as I'm sure everybody's aware. Away. John Longstaff style. Danny Bowden, do you know what? I feel like fucking writing that down. When he gives me that, you just hate everybody, you do. Like, I'm going to be like, everything does your heading, lad. On channel, it's like, fucking, he's ready for the off-out time. It's like fucking one of them dolls, isn't he? Oh, I watched that The Monkey the other night. Oh, my God. I mean, it ended up being that much of a shit horror. It was comical, so I didn't actually mind it. Because they end up being funny, don't they? And you just think, this is just funny at this point. Obviously, that's what funny things are. So once you've sort of wound into the fact that it's just funny and shit, I don't mind it. 78 RPM is my ideal outing. Is also retreating to the couch, getting dressed up in my pants and vest, supping wine or beer and watching the underlap. 78 RPM. The vision there is... I hope everybody's got a solid picture just right at the front of the cranium, because I certainly do. And I'll sleep well tonight with that. So thank you, 78 RPM. Richard Woodthorpe, I'm this how far behind. I'm Big Ange, I'm well behind. Big Angie's not a manager, he's an outback farmer type. He's a fucking plank. Joe Depp doesn't bear thinking about, but I'm sat here in mid-pants, not soiled, and a string vest. Joe Depp, you've arrived right next to that. I think, we need some link-ups, don't we, with these vents. We all love pants. Danny Bowden, he fucking loves pants. Danny Bowden fucking loves pants. Parag has smiled on Sky whilst he shit all over our manager. I don't know why that's tickled me, man, but that's fucking mint. Parag has smiled on Sky while he shit all over our manager. Fucking the imagery tonight, 78 RPM, is through the roof. Love it. AO says, we were never going to build a top Premier League team in the first transfer window, and you know it. But after next summer transfer window, we'll be in a lot better shape and PSR and bringing in top players, and you know it. And you know it. Reg Grundy to White Snake. We are in sync, Jackie Boy says, drinks and drives. Love it, big man. Welcome, BMG, but not yet, my brother. Not yet. I'll see you. I will see you soon, but not yet. We will see Parag, but not yet. I wish I had them something that I could trigger, but not yet. I need to get some. There's them things in it, and you can like about fucking 100 odd quid, but you can like. So I can't be. And I always say this type of stuff that I'm going to sort of at channel, as Joe Depp well knows, and then I never sort anything out, or I do for like a week, and then I'm in a rush to get back because my fucking tires popped. But you can like trigger stuff, and there's the best film ever on Gladiator when the black dude at end says, "I'll see you soon, but not yet." And it doesn't half make me emotional. That what a tearjerker that is. And I said tearjerker before anybody gets giddy. Dr. Curious, he'll get a tune out of this squad if you give him the loot. Give him the loot. I agree, Dr. Curious, and welcome. You're here quite early, Dr. Curious. You're normally just dropping about 4 seconds before I leave. You're like Einar in the wings. BMG, I'm very disappointed with the last few days, but this squad proved that it can beat the likes of Everton and draw with the likes of Newcastle. We've made it tough, but we can do it. Farker. It's on Farker now. Larry Stretch, you absolute G. Can't compete with MVG, but here you go. That's legendary. Nobody can compete with the wildness. MVG is a wild man. Thank you, dude. Truly do appreciate it. It's legendary. 1, 2, 3. Larry the legend getting the love he deserves. 2 AMGs early doors. I think they're accidental because it flat tire vibes. It's got in my head, doesn't it? Got fucking that fucking meme. That guy, I think he's at school. I feel like I look a bit like him when I do that. It's fucking frightening. MVG, JackCity crew, for better or worse, we're in this together. Good lad, Larry. MVG, legendary 1, 2, 3. Shout out to Larry Stretchy. I put Stretchy, just obviously that makes it rhymes. Larry Stretch. I'm not altering your name, but I know it's meaningless. But in tomorrow's shit vid, you will obviously get your shout out, and I'm more than well aware it is. It's not worth even. Well, it's not worth 1% of what MVG's put in, but it's also, what would that then be? Not that we're not comparing super chats here, but I'll just try to be funny about percentage. It's not worth 1% of what you've put in, Larry Stretch, or 0.5%, 0.5%. But you know what I'm trying to say. I've tried to be funny and it's backfired horrendously. Never trying too hard, Jack. Trying too hard, mate. Just zip it. Stop it. Larry the legend, and I've gun that, you done that. Danny Bowden giving Larry the love he deserves. It'll take 2 or 3, even 4 transfers window to be at the level of Liverpool. Ash holy oh mio. Man shitty. And we are an elite Premier League and Champions League team, and you know it. No one can compete with MVG. Do you know why? Count to 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should have said count to 3 because it's not count to 1, 2, 3. That is counting to 3, isn't it? But the bloke's legendary. MVG and Larry are goats. BMG knows. We've spent a lot on some of the players have points to prove. Think back Tampa, who relegated every season and all that bollocks. Love it. He had a point to prove, so bring on 10th. Exactly, Roller Blunt. Love it, big man. Bang on the money as well, brother. The boys, they have to just turn up. Nonto needs to. I don't want to get daft, but Nonto needs to make a career for himself at this point, doesn't he? This is a huge moment for them all. It's time now. Strike while the iron's hot. I used to make it hot by striking, couldn't be stopped by lightning. Andy Rowe, Jack, sorry for miscommunication. I'm interacting with Mr. Whitesnake. I'll address you as Jack when I need to. Thank you, Andy Rowe. BMG, I'm puzzled why, if PSR was tight, why we didn't go balls deep in for 2 loans, failing to get Buenetto really as I know, but I do think that's one of them things, to be fair. I did think that was pretty funny when obviously he's gone to Chelsea, done that big speech, and he's saying, I've come here for Champions League football, and then he's been left out at Champions League squad. What a fucking dickhead. It actually made me laugh, so... He's not going to play for them. I don't really get them. I mean, I think, to be fair to Brighton's thing, because if he was playing for, if he's going to play for Chelsea, he'd be playing for Brighton money, and they'd be looking to sell him. So they're definitely not. They're not on board with that. What am I saying? What was I going to say? Yeah, to be fair to Brighton, I think they're probably on that hype where it's like, you know, send him to Chelsea with all obviously elite players and he can learn off them. And, you know, I can only presume that's what it is, unless they're just, you know, chairman's a shagging or something. I don't know. There's always that option. Who do you think of when you take it off? Dr. Curus, you've just stepped into the room, brother. I think you know the answer to that now, and you know it, and you know it. Brett89. Now, this is by no way a diss to my super chatters, because they are absolute crazy. But that isn't true, and you know it, and you know it. But relative money, you could probably argue that is the case, although we don't have that minted man in the room anymore. What were his name, boys, and Bob and Mimi? What was that dude's name? The minted man, the world's most wealthy man. Do you remember him? Famous and wealthy. I don't know why I'm saying do you remember him, because I know some of you boys will remember him. What a dick slap he was. But he hasn't been around for a while, has he? Can't believe I've missed it. Rhinos on winning. Welcome, just JT, but Rhinos, I didn't even know they were playing. Fuck me, 26-0. I normally, the only way I stay informed about Rhinos is Greengrass. He tells me all the time, like, fucking Rhinos are playing. Rhinos. For some, although he's had all hell on today, to be fair to him, so maybe that's why. BMG, welcome. I don't know why I keep saying welcome. You've been here a while now. Whenever there's a super chat, it should be compulsory to respond as AMG. Not everybody wants that, though, you see. JLUFC giving that love. Not everybody wants that, BMG. And we can't, and you know it. 78 RPM. If Farker makes us solid, you mean soiled. I would have thought you mean soiled. And hard to beat, he has a free hit from me. But staying up will be harder than it could have been. If we ignore Cairns, we have 2 empty slots inexcusable from Parag. Yes, I do agree with that, though. That's 2 things can be true at once. So I'm on board with that 78 RPM. BMG, 2 things can be... Is that a joke? I feel like an absolute fucking fraud. I've just said that, and then 2 things can be true at once, but this is more on the board and the recruitment team, it seems. You nearly deserved an angry mad Gav for the 2 things can be true at once. I feel like I've stole that. This is fast becoming my favourite channel. It's so crazy. My cup of tea. Luke, welcome, brother. We love you, brother. I don't know what that's in reference to, Mimi, but if I had to hazard a guess, I think it'd be the old, not the old English, but the I don't know where I'm going with this. Herbal remedy. MVG, according to the all-seeing, all-knowing Google, MVG strikes again, the legendary. Google, the drink most associated with Iceland is called Black Death. Everything about that place is badass. Black Death. Let's have a look at Black Death. Oh, I've just obviously typed in Black Death, and there's the Black Death, isn't there? There's a bubonic plague pandemic that occurred in Europe from 1346 to 1353. It was one of the most fatal pandemics in human history. That's definitely not what we're looking for here. It's a vodka, is it? Black Death refers to the Icelandic caraway flavoured schnapps. It's a schnapps, though. It can't be strong, though, can it? If it's a schnapps. But there is Black Death vodka, which I would imagine is stronger. But schnapps is like wick, whack, in it. Weak. Danny Bowden, you must be on about my mate Paul Johnson. I'm sure I bought his house for him. I think I'm either too far behind or just an idiot. Which, again, two things can be true at once. Yes, Tom, welcome, brother. Love a good tangent. It's been a while since my last tangents. I do need to catch up here, boys. Sorry. And Bob and Mimi. Foolish, Dan. It's sort of naturally dried now. So I'm using my arm like my skin. It's not very... It would porous be the word, but... Dicked it, mate. Absolutely hammered him. JD is dirt. I'm a Jameson kind of guy. I'm not a whiskey man. My father likes a whiskey, but it's fucking rank. I can't tell you. Tangent man goes off on a tangent whenever he can. Love it, Danny Bowden. I know it's Bowden, but again, you gotta bend that rhyme, and you gotta bend that rhyme, bend it in, pants down, stick it in, peep show style. Ming missed last week's underlap. Not gonna lie, getting a little concerned. Hope he's just sick of us and taking a break. Ming is all right. MVG. He's I don't know what he would and wouldn't want me to say, but I met Ming at the parade, and we exchanged means of communication through the telecom. So he's okay. He will be back in action, Will Ming. He's okay. Ming will be back. Do not fear. Mimi, grab a towel. This is how far back I am. Is this from the drink spill? Save yourself, save the car, but it's not worth the headache from the wife later. She's not the wife yet. She's current Mrs. City, but I just used the leg, the short, took it, and the Spanish shorts as well, so it's fine. And no, because they were cheap in TK Maxx and I didn't have any kegs for football about 4-3-2-1 year ago. 4-3-2-1, and it should have gone 1-2-3. Legendary MVG. BMG, we need to be fucking horrible to play against and also improve on set pieces. None of you laughing at the BMG hype there, but I fully agree, brother. Horrid. Tom, if we get an out-and-out number 9, a winger, maybe a 10, I'd say it's 85% we stay up. Now I'm 50-50. We need to do some work in January. Too young to play every week. I think the poll, I forgot about the poll, to be fair, but the poll was just to be on bench. Rooney wasn't. Joe Depp. I do think Rooney was, obviously, on a whole nother level low, wasn't he? 35 draws and we are safe, says Della Hyde. Love it and welcome. I'm not too familiar with the name, so welcome to the channel if you are new to it. And if you're not new to it, fucking welcome anyway. G60 Nick, Farker will do this if the medical team keep him fit. You can already see the passing is getting nearer perfection, quick and precise. Give him 5 to 7 games and we will rock. We're also 78 RPM. Absolute fucking legends, all you madheads. Parag is Satan's seed matching on with Farker. I kind of like the idea of Parag being Satan's seed, though, and I am a God-fearing man, but that, just, I don't know, he lives among us, doesn't he? Just to stipulate as well, G60 Nick, we do need to give it a little bit of time as well, don't we, for us to actually become a Premier League side. Everybody just wants the instant gratification, and like, why won't Nonto be able to do a job for us? Why won't DCL do a job? Why won't Metcha do a job? Why won't Dan James do a job? Well, we know Harrison will do the job. We know Aronson will do the job. But jokes aside, apart from Harrison, who I think will be useful, we do need to give it time. Thank you, 78 RPM as well. I know we've had it before with the shout outs of shit and pointless and get you nowhere, but from the bottom of my heart, you boys and Bob and Mimi, it's a mad thing, it really is. All 0-0, says Dr. Curus. BMG, if and buts, but imagine if we'd got Bueta, Buenotti, and Oosh. It would have been a mint window. Both went on loan too. I know the window would have been 10 out of 10 had we brought some attacking players in. But again, if we'd have signed Okafor on last day at transfer market, I do think it changes everybody's perspective a little bit. It's just because we got fuck all done. Saviour getting the... I should maybe call you the Saviour, but I call you 78 RPM, don't I? Because I like the vinyl reference. But I kind of like the Saviour as well. It worries me that they wanted all the singing done. I can't believe I just read it like that. I thought you meant making a song and dance of it, at Paragua. Wanted all the signing done in summer as we don't want to make moves in January. Now it seems we need a few additions in January. Give him the loot, give him the loot. Give him the loot, give him the loot. Jack, have you got any scran lined up for later? Wonderful question, Andy. I've been in such a mad rush to get to the live. I say to get to the live, it's my live, isn't it? But to get in and on and over here, that I'm nothing lined up whatsoever, man. So I'm hoping to get, there's a Tesco around corner. So I'll have a quick dip dash and a dodge over there. ASAP Rocky, I'll be sprinting around there to probably just buy some shit at this point. But I do need to eat. Your man's got to eat. Anthony Calorie, I'm not sure we have enough up front for us to stay up. Injuries. Between DCL, Peru Parisli, and Metcha, they're going to... I don't know. They're just going to have to do it out there. I don't want to be that guy that, it's such a mundane response to a genuine point. But they're just going to have to pick the fucking balls apart. Then DCL's going to have to play through a bit of pain on that Klopp and Sturridge hype. They did the signings at the parade, Tom. See, I've read that now the wrong way around. Roller Blunt. Up in this bitch again. You guys... Unfortunately, the wife's away for a few days. Been a tough week. Been looking forward to tonight. Keep doing your shit, bro. All love me and Mimi for the badger. Thank you very much, Roller Blunt and Mimi. I'll add Mimi into the shout outs because I know you come as... I enjoy the partnership. I truly do. Thank you, Mimi, and thank you, Roller Blunt. And thank you, MVG, and thank you, Larry Stretch, and thank you, 78 RPM, the Saviour. We could add on the Saviour. We could go 78 RPM, the Saviour. Spec 78, lad. Get them badges in. Get these. Let's flood the comments with some badges, boys, and Bob and Mimi. We are fourth. Odds on favourites to be relegated. Ain't happening. Love it, AO. But did we find out if is anybody else that's with us on fourth, or are we literally fourth? Is that how it works with odds? Mimi, Roller Blunt. There they are. They're the couple. We love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. We're loving it like that. Here it comes, the wave of... No, don't. I'm moving on quickly from that, Mr. Whitesnake, because honestly... And you know it, and you know why. There'll be no more meltdowns on this fucking channel. Richard Wood thought, if we knuckle down, we have got this. West Ham and Villa are no good at the moment. I don't know about Villa, to be fair. I know they've not started great, but they'll be all right, won't they? And West Ham just battered. You see that Paqueta celebration? I thought it was pretty legendary, to be fair. Seamus Durkin enjoying the underlap. I'm not too familiar with the name, brother, so thank you if you are new to the gaff. I appreciate you, big man. Truly, I do. Welcome. Come one, come all. PSR does not need balancing until June the 30th. Don't buckle to Evans and his lying propaganda. Lying propaganda. BMG, because it's natural. I bet it hasn't happened since you've mentioned it. He's a fucking plank. I can't. Was that about? I'm so far behind here, aren't I? Well, I'm not. I keep saying I'm so far behind. I'm the same amount behind as I was when I last said it, because I'm always 20 minutes behind. But I'm trying to catch up. I've actually been consciously trying to catch up for the last 20 minutes, I think. And I've obviously failing miserably. I think that was about Big Ange, but he's a plank. Fucking dickhead. Sat on the lounge in a tux, wine in hand and yelling abuse at the screen. Mr. Whitesnake. Nobody do it how he does it. Plank is a funny word. It's the best. Plank. There's a lad from used to sit at bar where we used to play footy, and his nickname's Plank, and it really does sum him up. It's a brilliant nickname for him. Plank. Luke, no uni for anybody. No, Rooney was a young starter, but Farker has said Harry is too young to pile the pressure on of the Prem, and he will not speak of it again, but mental health is more important in today's world. Rooney would, let's just have it right. And Harry Gray looks brilliant. I'm sure he's brilliant, but Rooney was different gravy, wasn't he? Let's have it right. BMG, a lot will depend on when we play teams. You could say that we played Everton and Newcastle at the right time. Absolutely, BMG. I think that's absolutely fine. But isn't that the nature of the beast anyway? Take it easy, BMG. Thank you, dude, for tuning in. You've probably gone by now as I'm behind, but yes, I've just realised I've just responded to your thing as well. Skin up, fill your pipe. Danny Bowden knows what day it is. 100% got the tools to keep us in the league. Hill Bill 79. Love it, big man. MVG, quoting Gladiator, Jack, a movie. What's happening? MVG, as you should know by now. If you don't know by now, you never knew. The films that I do know have been watched till, just to revert back to the start of the video, till my eyes bleed. And I've watched Gladiator till my eyes bleed. It still makes me emotional at the end. I'm still a sobbing mess. If I'm hungover, I don't sob if I'm not hungover, but if I'm hungover, God, I swear to God, I could fucking see two birds on neighbour's roof, not women, two actual, flying birds. I mean, I suppose anything can fly, but outside of a plane, two dicky birds. I'll move on. GLUFC, where's my membership badge? I have no idea, LUFC. Jay said it wrong way around. Do not know. That is out of my... it's not... I don't know. Hillbill 79, is it ideal? No. Is it enough? Yes. Hillbill 79. If I could pin that to the back wall, I would do. And in fairness, I could, but I won't. But if I did, I would. If I did, I would have. And if I had, I would enjoy it being there. But I am not gonna. But I do agree. Is it ideal? No. Is it enough? Yes. I'll just say it again because it's worth it. BMG getting the love he so rightly deserves. So the Farker outers, we only stay up because of Farker if he will do it. But he has to just get it done. 78 RPM, the saviour. Solomon was a big mistake. No, question mark. I need to try catch up more, but welcome. Because we'll maybe get round to that. You love Solomon more. I don't recognise more as a commenter, so are we new again? Are we bringing some fucking new ones in here? Joe Depp, we haven't had a Jack Rat in the underlap. Yeah, as agreed. There's all sorts of Joe Depp. Do you know there's all sorts of agreements that that never get. Doggo Benny loves JackCity quick shit vids and the long shit vids too. Get up. Hey, the big man. Anyone picks on my mates, JackCity, no space. I'll find you. Be warned. Get up. We all need to get Danny to rekindle, revitalize the channel. We can't have it. We can't have it gone. He's a boyo. I don't know what this 10%'s about. Mash, geography, pronouncing names, not. I don't know about maths, MVG. I feel a bit hurt by that. I mean, my maths is not, to be fair, no, it's not my strong suit. But am I bad at maths? Yeah, I probably am bad at maths, to be fair. Hard to combine maths with comedy. Well, we're bad at all these things. None of them at strong suit. More. Solomon was the heart of the attack. You can see it in the last 3 games. He was a bit undervalued, I think, Solomon, to be fair. I think people didn't really realise there's a lot to holding the ball well and stuff and just being a nightmare all the time. JLUFC, I'm presuming you've got the membership back and then straight up with the gifts, the absolute fucking West Coast warlord. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yes, Pat Dunn, welcome, sir. Hey up! Back to good old Reggie Grundy's a white snake. This Reggie Grundy's getting some right love. Oh, yeah. Antipodian. More. Leave Spurs after 25 years today. Spurs fans happy, but they don't know what he did. No. It's you never miss a good thing till it's gone. Yeah, the flow is so fluid, it's like drinking a song. Again, that's not mine. That is Chameleonaire, so there's no theft going on around here. Christopher Spofford Chapel, who is an absolute boyo. With a pretty strong, going in strong. Love it. Why would you put Harry Gray in this squad when he looked at a place in the Championship? He's definitely not Rooney. Silver Steve, MVG. There he is, fucking Silver Steve. What a dick slap he was, wasn't he? Welcome. Richard Woodthorpe, Chelsea have got that much money. They now buy players just to stop other teams having them. I don't think that is true, Richard Woodthorpe, to be fair. I think, they used to do that, didn't they, back in the day? The famous and rich Silver Steve, Shithead Steve, Chris Crazy, Chris Miles. Can you imagine? I don't think they're doing that to Leeds because I don't think they see us as a threat, but I take your point. I'm confused. Oh, the antipodi. I ain't got time. I need to catch up, boys. Put that once I've caught up, and we'll definitely get on the take it easy, drinks and drives. You're probably fucked off. This is the problem with not being able to keep up. But if you haven't gone, take it easy, drinks and drives. Don't keep drinking and driving. Martin Cook, welcome. Voldemort is rollicking in jizz. Voldemort is rollicking in jizz with the unparalleled opportunities being given to go full on eye-popping smug. His evil cackles are icing sugar on dog sick. My hide button is smoking these days. Martin Cook, what a sensational comment, brother. I can't copy and paste. I can't copy that. Will you do us a favour, Martin Cook, and when just on the next vid, will you comment that? And I'll copy and paste it and I'll read it out at the start of a vid because that is tremendous. Oh, Christopher Spofford Chapel, fucking handing them fucking Membership's out like he's Santa Claus again. Thank you, dude. You're a legend. Not just for that, but cheers, dude. Christopher Spofford Chapel. So shout out to MVG, Larry Stretch, 78 RPM, Mimi, and Roller Blunt, but also Mimi, Roller Blunt. You know, I like the and because it comes as a pairing, but I also like the, you know, you need your individual. You're also individuals, and we need to remember that. So Mimi, Roller Blunt, JLUFC, and Christopher Spofford Chapel. Thank you guys for the super chats and the membership, handing them memberships out like your Santa Claus. MVG loves it, the legendary. 1, 2, 3. Mark, matching on together. Welcome. Just finished work. So many clickbait titles on my Leeds live. I thought we had a new signing, but it's a set piece coach. Yeah, it's the nobody do it how they do it, man. Nobody do it how he does it. It's unrelenting, isn't it? Mr. Whitesnake. Mr. Whitesnake. Would it be? It's like it. The camera's flipped on here, so like if I want to touch my right shoulder, even though I know if I look, say if that, like I just did it then, if I do it with my hoodie all the time, if I want to sort my hoodie out, I'll go like that, and I can never get it right, but I'm sort of working it out, and just then, fucking hell, what am I talking about? It's flipped. It's mirror image is my point, so that is my right hand, but it's fucking jazz hands. Woo! Yippee! This is how I end up behind, man. Oh, Pal is a great drink from Iceland. It's also black. I want to fucking look that up. I want to catch up, dude. Black Death vodka. Christopher getting the love he so right deserves. Yes, SST. I don't feel like I've seen you for a minute. I don't mean that in like the American way. Oh, well, I do, I suppose, actually, in fairness. Yo, Jackie lad, welcome. Voldemort and Jer show. Now that disappointed me, to be fair. Me and Jer think this. Jer and me think that. Oof. Ideally, if we can get anybody else to if he's the only one that can deliver the ball, you've got to go with the delivery, haven't you? Because if you can't deliver it, it's pointless. But it'd be good to get Stack off the deliveries, wouldn't it? Larry Stretch, will there ever be a boy born who can swim faster than a shark? That is what I was just thinking, Larry Stretch. I feel as though we've had exactly the same childhood, Larry Stretch, and I'm all here for it. And you know it. And you know it. Voldemort grips my shit. Can't do it anymore. A Stalks, welcome. You're on the right side of history, brother. Andy Collier, welcome, brother. How the hell have we gone into the Premier League season without a set piece coach and an experienced recruitment team? It's 2025, for God's sake. Sometimes you just got to be slow to party. Just got to be slow to party. Yes, MVG, I am so far behind. But thank you for the RE, legendary. Use the leg. I think that's in reference to the sweep up, innit? Einar, the guy, the boyo. The Icelandic name for the drink Black Death is Brennivin. Don't know if they sell Black Death anymore. Slash's drink of choice back in the early 90s. Good old Slash. Brev. In. Why I've ended up on booking.com here? I can only presume I've misspelled this. Brennivin. I've put Brevin in. Fuck's sake. Brennivin. Ended up on fucking where the hell's that? Where I'm going there? Why am I on booking.com? Brennivin. Here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. 38%. That sounds a bit more like it, doesn't it? That sounds a bit more like Einar, doesn't it? That get on fucking real fucking Einar YouTube. Drinks and drives. I thought you'd gone, dude, but you may very well have done. But thank you, man. Finishing top 10, so I've 10, my son. Good night, my boy. Drinks and drives. I know you've probably gone now. You fucking honestly. Thank you, dude. Thank each and every which one of you. Appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thank you. Drinks and drives. Evans said, no free market, no January. What a tosser that guy is. 78 RPM's had a fucking... You've had a hard couple of weeks, haven't you, with this, man? It's been killing you, hasn't it? You are the saviour, though. Do not fear. Fucking hang on in there, brother. We'll be in the January transfer window before Jack catches up with the chat. That's what worries me, man. I feel like I'm getting closer, but I actually think I'm getting further away. MVG, what if it's good enough for Slash? We'll be able to play guitar like him after drinking it. Probably not, MVG. New Sem, I'm trying to catch up, but welcome. That rhymes. XGA is why we went down in 2021. Individual errors and a young goalkeeper. Good to see a new goalkeeper. Mid-defensive new signings. We've got enough to hang on in there. 15th. Drinks and drives getting the love he appreciates. I need a piss, boys. I feel like we spoke about Opal before, not the fruits. We did bring attacking players in. I agree, Storks. It is forgotten as though like it's suggested nobody came in. Mark Newell. Fucking hell, boys. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark Newell. Shout out to Legendary MVG for the madness. Larry Stretch, 78 RPM. Roller Blunt, Mimi. JLUFC for becoming a member and handing out their memberships like he's Santa Claus. Christopher Spofford, Chapel for being Santa Claus. Drinks and Drives, Mark Newell. Oh, dude, have you just put that in there? Has it just popped up? You shouldn't have done that then. Well, you shouldn't do it anyway, boys and Bob. Thank you, Larry Stretch, though. Fucking too much. I need a piss, boys. And Bob and Mimi. Again, we can't be having too much football talk on this chat. I know, MVG. I've got to be careful on of it. Opal Candy. Wagwan. 25 clean sheets and we will both set a new record and stay up. New Sem. Our wingers will do the job. Their stats have us ranked 7th in the Premier League. XG. We've got a stats man here. Chances created. Harrison, Okafor, Aronson, James, Nonto. Not in that order, but yeah. $30 minutes. I think we get 30 minutes. DCL will be huge if he's fit for us, I agree. Mark getting the love he so rightly deserves. Mark, matching on together, says, I've got a good feeling about DCL, actually. As do I, brother. I actually do. I don't know what it is, Mimi, with it. I honestly don't. Is this the badger spam that I asked for? There, it must be. Einar. I should have said Einar. Get the badge. We should have done a load of badges for Einar, shouldn't we? This is the underlap. I've been calling it Thursday night Palapalooza. It's old school. That is weeks in. Get in. Loving this Einar. Get the badger in for Einar. Deserves it, this lad. The meltdown over the window is ridiculous. This is still a very competitive squad. John H. Welcome. Plankton. Cobra Fern. Harry has 1, maybe 2 years to develop into a megastar. Anything before will ruin the lad. If he's good enough, he's in. The badger's still flying in, but there's only one JT. Einar, lad. Absolutely. Signed a set piece coach. I've always thought it was a bit of a joke role, to be honest, Larry Stretch. I'm on board with that, man. Out of Jack's jurisdiction. The teams in European competition is where we may pick up points, Anthony Calorie. I've seen no adverts. Jack, are you not monetized? Weren't you getting a tutorial about adverts on a live? A tutorial? What do you mean? Fucking, I'm behind if I'm still talking about fucking birds back then. I forgot. I didn't, to be honest, Danny, there, I didn't know where I was going with that. I'm going to have to go for a piss, guys. I'm busting. Antipodian. Right, I'm going to move to the front. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to have to go for a slash, guys. Fucking hell. I don't know. I can't remember how best to do this. It's the picture.
Yeah, allow me to fuck up all my exes. Nexus. I'm about to kick this motherfucking bitch.
2 seconds.
Than my exes, I'm sexist. Best mixed Toyota with the Lexus. I'm restless. I need to kick this shit before it festers. My life's surrounded by 1,000 things just there to test us, just to rest us. My skin's thicker than a bulletproof vest is. I'm invested, the best I'm suggested, the rest can't contest it. Wish I could get up and kick it all the way down to Texas. I'm reckless, a mess in the mind, it's so congested. So pick your best bitch, I'm a wreck for the test it gives. I'm a chef when it comes to cooking messages. I'm the best shit straight from the chest. If it's a mess, then a test, I will record and put the shit to rest. Little lizards staying blessed, ragging into each and every single one. Another shit is so incest, I detest, I'm unimpressed. All I do is reinvest, all you do is back down and betch. I'm possessed, I could teach this bitch to fetch. I have never found myself not being correct. I'm a master of the game, and shit is chess. Leave nothing for a guess. I confess, I'm a sucker for this motherfucking Smith and West. Career a jest, just one in the chamber, a willing Russian roulette. Only when it comes to culture, I would never place a serious bet. I slap this bitch up just to visit the vet. I grab this lizard just to feel the effect. This shit is physics, so mechanics are tech. I got a gallon of magnets, and so these atoms are wrecked. How do you flatten this set? Do you agree it's got to be impossible to disrespect? On another level, and nobody really wanna step. Yeah, I'm butter on a beat, a butterfly in effect. I'm only high in a sense, I'm never lying, I'm cleansed. I'm only rhyming for friends. I'm only piping a piper just to frighten and upset. Never biting Mike Tyson, never sitting on the fence. I've heightened the tense, I'm never shy on the fence. I'm only writing for rent, finish line in sight, but I don't know where this shit ends. I'm politely inviting you, take your rights and just blend. I own the right to offend. If I'm a kite, then I'm high and tight till the motherfucking end.
I've just had it on for just fucking attack the space. It's only had 3 beers, not falling about all over gaff. Fucking dear me, dear Lord. Look, you can see what my watch shit is here as well. That's only in relevance to. I can't play that because it'll get stroppy like cut, copyright struck. That's what we've got on next. Going to watch Hasselbank. That's a right tune. Anybody that wants to check it. Russ, amazing. Ant, amazing. Nobody do it how he does it. Daniel Levy departs. Stop sharing. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, JLUFC. I wasn't sure if you could hear it, so I had to put it on phone to make sure it actually worked. You know Mark Bradley. Nobody do it how he does it. Well, you piss. She's ordered a curry as well, guys. I just said, what we're doing for food. I'm like, what are we doing for food? I'm on it as a curry. Get up. I'm hoping I've got a big fucking family now. Ina. SST, fucking cannabis plants in that music video. Explains a lot, Jackie lads. Sure, I saw Peru Paral Parisley hiding in one of those bushes. He's in many a bush, isn't he, Peru? Yes, JT, agreed. Mark Bradley. I'm trying to think of something. But I'm not great, I'd like to have a gesture or something, but I am not. I'm like a fucking like a squid. JLUFC, if that's in reference to me collapsing into the chair, as I say, I put it on phone to check it was actually working while having a sash. I thought if I've just left you in the fucking background and just running around and what's for tea? I just appreciate you, Ina, as I hope you know. So, I really do. Tell you one and all, this is the best family out there. I agree, Mark Bradley, obviously. Do you know, the channel would have stopped so many times had it not been for... and I swear down as well, I actually mean it. I'm not fucking bullshitting, because also I've got the receipts, as Andy Rhodes say. There's like moments in time where I didn't do videos for like 4 months. And then I did a video on YouTube punishes you when you don't do videos. So I didn't do a video for months and months and months. I didn't want to do them. And then it's like, I end up in this fucking... Oh, Mark. Dude. But it needs to be said that this isn't why the videos occur, truly. I'm fucking scared to go live half at the time. I'd probably go live more if I want showered down. Rain on me and you'll see. Mark getting the love he deserves. Larry Stretch, also the boyo. Mark Bradley, Madhead. Einar. The night is dedicated to Einar for certain. The week is dedicated to... Well, no. We dedicate all sorts to Einar, but certainly the week. Well, Danny Bowden, that is one hell of a gesture. MVG knows what day it is. Yes, let's whack some... I'm trying to think of something. Southie, welcome, by the way. Again, do you know what I mean? Southie pops up straight in for you, Einar. You're a legend, big man. The night is dedicated to you, brother. I'm gonna fucking... My bird she'll know something to do. She's sweet. How's the poll, Jack? Shit, I forgot I had one fucking rocking and rolling. Where is it? The poll is, believe it or not, fucking hell, 87 votes. That's got to be... I mean, it's been on there 53 minutes, to be fair, but that's got to be bordering on a record. 50... It's 50... I've ended it on 50-50. 88 votes, 50-50. No, yes. I'm a no on the basis that I don't think he has to be in the squad. But I think when the time is right, I think he obviously should be. Whenever... I don't know, it's a tricky one, really. You can hear me, can't you? I've just panicked that I've turned the fucking thing off. Obviously, you must be able to hear me. I've been talking for about 10 minutes since I got back. Tonight is free now, Mark. 100%. I don't even want to fucking think about it. Have you heard that thing? To be fair, I don't know if anybody watches Theo Von, but he's got this. I don't know if it's a theory or a reality, but truckers can go a bit like mad because they're driving all the time, and obviously they're just farting in truck and just smelling their own guffs all the time. And apparently, it can send you like a bit ding. I don't know about ding, but it can, I don't know. I'm not Googling that before anybody says it. But yeah, apparently, it's obviously just breathing in your own stink all the time. It can't be good for you in reality. MVG, it's another one of my strong points. We've been through maths. I was unhappy about getting slagged off for maths, but I had to accept it. Geography and flags. I don't feel like I'm too bad at flags, but I just know when a few flags start popping up, I'm fucking rubbish at them. Do you know what I mean? No doubt about it. Ducking and diving, slipping and sliding. Is that dodgeball? Fox, JT. Danny Bowden, take care, brother. Love to Einar, night all, on and on. Lots of love, Einar, that's what I'm saying. I know it doesn't matter to you, Einar, in this terrible, terrible moments. I've probably said it before in these moments, but it's just the only thing that ever helps is time, isn't it? You can't replace time, so... And be kind to your mind from the bottom of my heart. It's probably the only thing I could think of to say. Allow yourself to be sad. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your mind. Your brain will do its best for you, man. Stick in there, big man. My man, Einar, legendary. Not 1, 2, 3 legendary, but certainly you're a top man. Was that Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? Wriggling and giggling. I've lost you guys again. Sometimes you do me dirty. Yep, Jack just jumped in, pal. We've still not signed anyone. Richard Todd, have you not heard about fucking set piece coach, mate? It's a game changer. And you know it. Take it easy, JLUFC. Thank you, brother. You're a legend. Thank you for the super chat as well, brother. I appreciate you. As I do everybody. It's how like fucking my mind works. It's awful. I can't even just be like, thank you for this. It has to be like, I'm just letting everybody else know. I don't mind if it, it's not compulsory. Fucking hell. A bit tiddly. Remember that season at Premier Bielsa, we had loads of injuries and had to play some of the young guns. Bielsa was mental year, that first year. Why are these so fucking expressive? Genuinely, they've only been sat in because you've not been doing all with them. I was hoping that'd have more of an effect rather than just rubbing my nose on my beer, but I thought it'd hold. I thought the bubbles would hold. What a bag of shite. I'm confused. Too much pressure on young Harry, says Gary. Says Gareth. Fucking Gary. Too much pressure on young Harry, says Gareth Hobson. Occasionally on bench, but can't push him too hard. Yeah, if he's ready, he's out. If he's ready, he's in. If he's ready, he's on. If he's ready, he's over here. Hey, wow, the fans are split. Personally, I think Harry should get minutes in every game, even if he comes on for the last 20 minutes and ease him into the senior squad. It does depend the level he's at, boys, and Bob and Mimi. We do need to be careful. Mark Bradley. Well, we don't need to be careful, to be fair, but we do. There's more. If he's good enough, he'll play. Honestly, Mark Bradley, support this channel. Most real out there. No personal agendas, just good chat. Mark Bradley, thank you, man. You're a ledge. Southie got the new yellow kit. No, fucking hell, I don't know why I can't talk. I can talk, I can't read. Got the new yellow Adidas t-shirt today. Is a lovely bit of kit. I think I see like the line below while I'm reading it, because I've read the first line, and then when I click on it, one day it's going to happen, right, where it's like abusive, because I don't care, as you guys know, I don't give a shit about the abuse. I take it. It's awesome. I tend to post the abuse on my Twitter or my Instagram, saying it's all love, and it's just abusive, it says. But I get to that point, shit, is my internet gone? She doing over in again. Whenever she looks fucking over in, fucking internet goes. I read the line below. I've read the first line, then I click on it, and then I'm reading the line below in my mind as I'm reading the top line. I don't need to explain this as much as I'm doing. This is how I get behind on the comments. Apologies, boys. Bob and Mimi. Selfie, get the new... Got the new yellow Adidas t-shirt today. Is a lovely bit of kit. Told you I could read. Also bought the tracky top. Need to stop buying things, Jack. I only get the training tops, the training jumpers, normally for Christmas, to be fair. But I do, I buy loads of pints at ground. That's all I would say. I'm first to offer them out as well, like a dickhead. Fucking idiot. JT, fix 50-50. That's what I thought. It's just we're so unanimously opposite on this channel. Nobody do it how it. If you can dodge your inch, you can dodge your ball. Einar, thanks all. I truly appreciate all the love here tonight. Whoa, my fucking thing just had a meltdown. Had a total meltdown. Have I spilt beer on it? Thanks all. I truly appreciate all the love here tonight. Legend, each and every one of you. Einar, the appreciation is all ours to you, my brother. Abso-fucking-lutely. My computer's having a fucking meltdown, boys. Bob and Mimi. The mouse is going nuts. Oh my God, I think she's fucking... I need to turn Bluetooth off. Should be picking a film on iMac in there. And it's synced up to the both, so whatever the Bluetooth says, she's fucking wrangling it round. Fuck's sake. Mouse just kept wandering off because Bluetooth kicked in. Mum, and then raising no dummy. See, when the mind goes, like when I was on Joe's channel a couple of months ago, and if it's a bit of like, tech, it's a bit not tech. I'm not that good with tech either, but in terms of like instant, like there needs a fix. It's like, right, what's going on? And then it's like command, comma, open up them preferences, enable and capiche. Mark Bradley, what a fucking channel. Well, what a kin channel, which is like a throwback to what it called Bad Girls. I don't know if I've ever spoken about this before, so I don't want to repeat myself. I don't want to do the underlap dirty and repeat myself. But they used to go, because it was before the watershed, I think it was called Bad Girls. They used to go, kin hell. So they didn't do the proper swear words. And me and my mum worked it out once. We were like, they're doing that because they can't say fucking hell, aren't they? Go, kin hell. You know my kin hell you're doing. What the kin hell channel this is. The best. All stick together. Might not have the biggest numbers, but the most honest by far. I appreciate you so much, Mark Bradley. You're a fucking warlord. You're a king warlord. Night all. Take it easy, Joe UFC, brother. Fucking flood the chat with them badges, mate. Andy Rowe, Jack, when you going to get on General Zod? Why do you call him General Zod? I'm gonna message JT. I've not spoken to him since he came up for charity match, but I do need to. I need to get a few people on that. I've not I've slacked off, boys, Bob and Mimi. I've slacked off, that's no doubt, with interviews as they were. I will get back on it. Richard Todd, has Howard Wilkinson gone into hiding? Just watch the V11 documentary. No, do not know. Fomed. Be a burner. It's quality, not quantity. Quantity will come with this quality. Love it, Mimi. That's a nice flip as well. Nice flip phrase. Slipping and sliding, peeping and hiding, being told a long time ago, slipping and sliding, peeping and hiding, being told a long time ago, being told, baby, you been bold, won't be your fool no more. Can't be sure what that was all about, but loved it for what it was worth. 78 RPM. The Saviour. Welcome. Not welcome. You've been here for fucking... Not welcome. Mark Bradley, the boy, met a physio tonight from Bielsa Day. Said players were knackered. Had a real different job keeping them fit. I know the mate. I played football with Henry McStay. Well, no, I don't know, but I used to a few years ago. And he's fucking brilliant at football, He's an absolute beast. And I know him, really, not really well, because we just played footy together on a Saturday, but I've pondered whether to text him and just say will I get him on? Will he come on podcast? But one, I don't think he'd come on because obviously I think it's too. I don't think he's a very professional man, obviously, and rightly so, and he wouldn't want. But it'd be my interview would be so placid. But it's obviously I don't know how it works with club and stuff. He probably wouldn't want that for himself. Oh fuck's sake, man! Matt Bradley, fuck me, dude. Mark again, JT, legend, Mimi. We're not doing it again though, so it's like we have to start fucking banning people from bookies. Legit, Mark. Hey, the night is dedicated to you, my brother. Cheers, Mark, dude. Thank you. Mark getting the love he deserves. Thank you, dude. Madhead. Danny Borden. I don't know what it's fucking, honestly. Yes, Kevin. Welcome, Kevin Otto. Thank you. Mark Bradley, here he is. Tell you all, this is real on here. Others are so self-obsessed, cannot do with it. I appreciate you so much, man. JT, stop watching most. Mark Bradley. MVG. Makita. Cut like rattle. Einar getting the love there from the man Mark Bradley. We are honestly. I know, as I say, Einar, it'll be of no well, it'll just be so raw for you. So it's not yeah, you know what I mean. I don't. But if you know what I mean, I don't know because I don't know what I mean. But I think you know what I mean. It's just my guy, the boyo, E9, the wings. It's become synonymous on it being just on the waiting in the wings. Like I won't sign off from the live for the best part of a year or however long we've been doing these lives. It's always been like, Einar, I can't fucking go until you say night. It's like, I'm off, Einar. Einar, where you at? And he flies in. Legendary. 1, 2, 3. MVG. Richard Todd, Mark Bradley, what a legend with a £50. If you have got some spare? Can you send Parag a few quid for January? Not necessary, and you know it, Richard Todd. But thank you, Mark Bradley, you fucking warlord. Einar, those we love never truly leave as long as we hold them in our hearts. Absolutely, 78 RPM. Get stuck in, lads. Don't let me stop. Don't let me stop you. We won't be able to reach from here. Well, it'll land all in the right spot. Well, it'll land not always wherever you want it to land, but Andy Rowe, Jack, last week you jumped when your cats made a commotion downstairs. Was there any damage? No. Awesome, Andy Rowe. Honestly, totally forgot about that. It was just that we've got like the kitchen. It's not an island, but it comes out into it's like a breaker, so it is an island, but it's not. That makes it sound like I live in a fucking manor. And there's stools, and I don't know how they've done it. I must say this. It must have been teamwork, because they don't just go over. The cat doesn't have the strength from the bottom to push it over, and to be on it, she couldn't get it over. I'm convinced of it. So it has to be where one of them has put the weight on it and the other one has been up, and it's gone down, and it made an almighty crack. Because when I got back, I was like, sorry, I was obviously up here in the kitty coming back from work, and they're like, were they all damaged down here? And she's like, yeah, the stool was on the floor, and I was like, them mother truckers, man, them mother truckers. Hey, that's the beauty of your channel, Jack. We don't all agree, but we don't get personal or try and make a fight out of it. Exactly, AO. And to be fair, man, from the bottom of the heart, I think it's genuinely, because I hope everybody knows everybody's opinion is welcome. Like, I couldn't care, but just if we were having a chat in Boozer. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it doesn't have to. And if it got a bit heated, it's not aggression. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I'm not actually mad. It's just like just chatting, shooting the shit, aren't we? That's what football's all about, though, man, as well. Having a difference in opinion. And then, some of my mates' opinions are wild. Like Ibrahimovic is the most overrated player in the world. So we just ever player. So, you can't even mean that. Do you know what I mean? Just people are funny. But you just go with it. It's like just shit talk, innit? It stops you arguing about stuff that's actually serious and falling out. You know what I mean? It's an easy way of venting. Get them badges in here. Over and out. Nick LUFC, welcome, brother, but goodbye also. Appreciate you. Einar. Joe Depp, take it easy, brother. Night all. Cracking show tonight. Take care, Einar. And all you bullshit bus passengers, get up. All of all the bullshit bus. Einar's fucking driving the bullshit bus tonight, is our Einar. Southie. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank you, dude. Beer money time, all the best, Southie. It's for Einar, the beer tonight. Get up, Southie. Have a badger before you go, Joe. Get the badger. Free the badger. Big up Southie. Yes, Pat Dunn. I thought you'd gone, Pat. I thought you were on the over and out. Jack, take pride you created this community. I'm not sure if that's true either, RPM. I think you create each other, don't you? Genuinely. I think we're all in this together, aren't we? Just want to make you realise, pal, we need this channel to keep us real. Keep it going. Well, I will, Mark. My mum and there is no dummy, and I'm not making any promises, but I will do my very best. JT, take it easy. Richard Todd, Jack, you are the legend. The only channel with 58 watching and over 100 likes. The highest level of respect, pal. Cheers, Richard. I appreciate you, brother. Why are you always lying? Mimi, can it be true? Bradders is nearly tied with MVG on the leaderboard. I don't even know how that leaderboard works, you know. Being in boozer with mates, but nobody feels the others think they know everything. I know, man. It is what it is, isn't it? Fuck them, feed them rice. It's not, football's a fucking, when people say, oh, it's a game of opinions or whatever, that's literally what it is, on the basis that, you know, that's why it doesn't really matter. Football really, really, really matters to me. I don't miss a single Leeds game. I've took night off work. I've taken days off work. I haven't missed a Leeds game for, I can't even remember. And, but it's just to take the mind off normal, or not normal, like serious shite in it, crap in your life. Yeah. Has Larry taken your crap? I don't know. How's it even? I don't even know how it works. Pat Dunn. One of the OGs as well. One of the originals. But I'm going to do one because I think my Indian's been at the door for the past 10 minutes or so. Because I'm on my third text. And ultimately, should be down there scoffing it. And I'll be the one going hungry. So, shout out to MVG, Larry Stretch, 78 RPM, Mimi, Roller Blunt, JLUFC, Christopher Spofford Chapel, Drinks and Drives, Mark Newell, Mark Bradley, and Southie. I'm aware I repeated Mark Bradley twice, but I'm also going to say MVG twice because the super chat was dummy. But I would like to, in my own daft way, just off the top of the dome now, just dedicate the entire night to Einar, who is normally in the wings, but he's found himself right in the mix, and rightly so, because he's had a terrible tragedy that we need not speak too much on, because it's, I think everybody just needs to make it absolutely abundantly clear that everybody loves you, Einar, and yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever, really, because obviously I don't physically know you. I don't know 99% of you. I've never met. But it is such a weird thing, like starting a channel in lockdown, and I'm not trying to make this about myself, Ian. I'm just trying to honestly say what I'm thinking. It's such a bizarre thing where then you end up like, I'm talking to you guys. It's just really bizarre, and you know, it's like fucking pen pals. I know I've said it before, but like back in the day, your mum would be like writing a letter to somebody in Iceland. I mean, that might be a lie, because I don't know if her pen pal was from Iceland, but you take my point. And then you end up with like just mates that you're probably never going to meet, but you feel like you know what makes them laugh, and you feel like you know what makes them cry, what makes them happy, what makes them sad. Do you know what I mean? It's a madness. So if we could all show you now some love, and if you've got him on Twitter, smash him up, send him a couple of badges and a few Leeds hearts, a few white hearts. And honestly, time's a healer, Southie. I don't mean to nick that, but I would like to reiterate that, because I really do think the only thing that helps is time. So give yourself time. Mark, stop it though. Try to thank you, Mark, though. But cheers, AO. Thank you, everybody. But I do want to really drive home my Einar point. MVG, hopefully, you'll have to let me know, Einar, if that's the right flag. That's a joke. I'm hoping, and I'm hoping I know that's the right flag. But it is quite small on my screen, but that's obviously trying to be funny, and that's not funny. Well, it's funny. Well, it's funny if you found it funny, but I'm not also... MVG, that's about as good as it gets, mate. I love that. Einar doesn't wear a watch. He doesn't need to wear a watch. He decides what time it is. Get up. Einar, honestly, big man, I hope I hope you've got some time off work and whatever, and you know, be kind to yourself. We all love Einar. Yeah, chat to Einar. I'm gonna think of something decent. It's the right flag. That'll do us. Cheers. Take it easy, everybody. Tonight is Einar'S night. Might change the. I'm gonna change. I know what I'm gonna do before I go. I put tonight is Einar'S night. I'm gonna take off the "We Are Doomed" because that's. No, I'm not going to take off the "We Are Doomed." I think that makes it funnier. Tonight is Einar'S night. That's the. Take it easy, everybody. Much love. I'm out of here. Einar, message me, big man, if you need me. Not that you will, but if you do, you do. In a bit.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is.
Boom.